Good morning and welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Wednesday, February 8th. Biggest issue to discuss today is solely around the fact that Jeannie is in a sew along this afternoon and will be busy in that sew along for much of the afternoon. So if you need to get in touch with Jeannie, you should do it this morning. What's on your mind? Find the live stream here. I learned something yesterday. A handful of folks have reached out in the last couple of months saying, I don't believe that I receive your emails anymore. And, we generally will confirm that we have your email address correct and everything is there. There are a handful of things that happen in those scenarios. Sometimes your email systems don't like, sometimes they don't like bulk emails. So we do send out emails through an email marketing system. And, as such, sometimes your email programs go, this is spam, and it forces you to spam. Sometimes you've unsubscribed from our emails, and we can see that. We can go in and see who's subscribed, who's unsubscribed, etc. However, the last 2 months has been a different scenario, and that different scenario is, unbeknownst to me, the gal who handles our marketing that sends those emails was so focused on the website, she wasn't sending emails. So I made a comment to her about the fact that, we had some folks that had commented that they weren't getting our emails and that we needed to look into it and everything else. And I happened to open the email system while I was talking to her, and I was like, November 28th, I think the last email that we sent was in late November. So I was a big fan of the weekly digest emails that we were sending, because there are a number of customers that were only getting those communications. They're not on Facebook, they're not on YouTube, etc. And so those digest emails, the weekly emails, are going to start going out again. So if you are one of those folks that was worried about not getting our emails, or that you stopped getting our emails, you did stop getting our emails. We weren't sending them. And so that's going to pick up again this week. The other thing that I will touch on is the website. So we're still dealing with one database issue on our website, meaning, we should be able to go in and change something at our point of sale, sell something at our point of sale, or something along those lines. And that should automatically distribute to our website. That is not happening. So she's here.
Pops is still in the car.
Oh, you need me to go get her? I'll let you take over and I'll go get her. But our hope was to have the website up first of the month.
I don't know why
We're testing the website. Well, it's super close, but it's not. It's still not talking perfectly. We've told them to expect the new website. I want to give them an update.
Talking about it when it was ready.
Jeannie doesn't like to talk about anything
until it's ready.
Well, I like to talk about it because it makes us accountable.
Oh, I do that too.
Yeah. So, it's still being worked on. It's an active issue. It is something that we will have up. But until we get those database issues set up, we'll continue to use the old website. Let me go get Pops, and I'll be right back.
So, my rep was here yesterday from Moda. I love Moda. I mean, oh jeez, I was playing with the dogs before I came to try and get them tired up, and we throw this ball for Momo, and they go underneath the couch. So when I go to get them underneath the couch, Poppy jumps on my back and attacks my hair and like bites it and digs on my back. She's like, and I'm biting, so that's why I look a little unkept. She was like attacking my hair. So anyhow, oh yay, Miss Ann, I'm so happy. Made it to Canada and it was fine. Am I missing something? Where is Jeannie? So, yeah, we have both of the dogs here today. So we try to get them a little tired out. We had them here the other day, and, you know, sometimes we let them run around. Well, Benny was here, too, so Momo was chasing Benny. The store was filled with customers, and
I heard one of our elderly customers.
Momo was barking too, like, it was like chaos in here.
This is where I'm like, you should have left him in the crate.
I don't know.
But Jeannie's like,
I hate crating him.
I can't do it. Oh.
Well, because Poppy's like the sounds that she makes, they're like so pitiful that you have to let her out. You can't leave her in there.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Sew Along today. Yes.
Do you want to?
We are doing Let Me Call You Tweetheart, and the pillow is way over there, and I'm not going to go and grab it. But you should be cut and ready to go. Here's this spreadsheet. This spreadsheet is on the A1 Vac and Sew Sew Along page. If you go there and you just go to
Momo.
Files, they're all there. All the spreadsheets are there. So I don't know if I'm going to have time to look at my email. You can also email me, but sometimes I don't look at my email until the end of the day, depending on how busy it is.
So,
my rep from E.E. Shank, I said, can you give me a date on when my Oh So Delightful kits are going to ship? And she said on the 15th, but she goes, oh, I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. But she goes, but yours are showing ready to invoice me, which means they usually ship the next day. Margaret, we were thinking about coming to visit you.
Yep, Jeannie's going to come visit you with Sage probably right after the... Sage is like sitting in her car out front.
She is?
Yeah.
The Honda?
Yeah, the car is running.
I didn't even say hi to her. I didn't know that was Sage. I didn't know that. Sage showed up yesterday, and she's like, I'm not even going to call you anymore. She's like, I know where you're going to be. I'm like, here I am at A1. So, thank you so much, Miss Heather.
What you doing?
Yes, Debbie. That was breakfast. Okay, so, I don't even know, like, Patrick, I don't even know, what do we have to talk about? Oh, that's what I was talking about. My Moda rep came yesterday. He goes, you're getting better. Because the first time he came, I was like shell shock. Like they'll come and they lay out the collection. So
and she's like, I want this and this and this and this and this.
And when I go shopping, I'm the type of person that needs to touch everything.
She has to touch everything.
I'm like, you've got to show me everything.
I hate shopping with her because she literally touches.
So guess what we are going to do? We're going to do some giveaways on Friday of some Moda charm packs that you can't even get yet. These aren't going to be released until, they're not going to be released until, whatchamacallit? June. But I'll just give you like a little sneak peek of some of the fabrics. I did order. It was so hard. It is so hard to order. Because I have FOMO.
You just go, no fabric for you.
I have FOMO. I have fear of missing out. And then I was like, Mario took stuff away. And then I was like, should I have gotten that? And he goes, out of sight, out of mind. And I was like, you're right. I don't even remember what you showed me. But this is one of my favorites.
Mario's fun.
Mario is super, super fun. Some of these I'm not giving away because I'm like, oh my God, I love it. I should actually just give them all away, huh? Because I can get them.
What?
No, I'm not going to give them all away.
You're not giving them away.
Yeah, we are. We're giving some. Mario gave these to me.
Oh, he did.
Greedy. No, I'm the greedy one. This is Morris Meadows. Is this beautiful? So I guess Morris, does like wallpaper.
No.
Does that
he
sound?
said they got their start doing wallpaper.
Yeah, he's English, and I think they're the only ones that they're just so beautiful. Is this like so gorgeous?
So we've got some good giveaways, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna give away. Nobody, I'm keeping this one. This one, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Made in Japan. You know what I love about Moda? It's high quality. It feels so good too. Okay, this one was hard.
Is your apron kit online yet?
Anetta. You know what? I grabbed it because I wanted to show you because yesterday the zippers came in. So, and I bought.
So we are just over a week on service for vacuums and sewing machines. We've run into some supply chain challenges on the vacuum side, so we're trying to get them back to people, but we are working as quickly as we can. They said they actually shipped me some stuff yesterday from my order the first week of January.
Oh my God. You know what happened yesterday with Mario? When he left, I went, all I ordered was Christmas. And Christmas comes out in July. So this is going to be, I'm calling this peach. Can we call this peach? And then here are the zippers that I got for it, which are, that was called dark peach. So I was thinking I could kit it so you could either have the tan, or the dark peach. Is that just gorgeous? I feel like we're
you control what they see.
What do you mean by that?
You know,
Can
so
you prep it?
how
Can you put it up here?
Crazy funny is it that
there?
Like, when we started this whole thing, could you have imagined that your live streaming abilities would become so proficient?
You know what I need though? I need, because you look the same in every single, because there's a snapshot thumbnail. The other night, the family was sitting around looking at all my thumbnails, laughing at me because
she's always like,
I know there's some. But Patrick looks the same in every single one.
It's just me sitting here silently listening to Jeannie.
That is not true. You talk. Okay, this one, Evelyn. Hey, if you want me to just, you can, Evelyn's name's on this, because she was like, I want a blue kit. I will have a kit for everyone. Don't worry. I'm going to cover this over. So what I bought for this was I thought I would get the baby pink, because I thought it would look so, sweet. But I thought, is that, too overwhelmingly pink? It's perfect, isn't it? To go with the scissors? So I'll just make sure that you can do pink or you can do the beige, because the beige goes perfectly with the gingham. It's so fantastic. All right. The reason the kits are still up is because I'm sourcing the thread. You know what I might do? I think I'm going to put the kits up. with the pattern, with the zipper, and not the thread. And then I will get the thread. And I will make it separate. So you can kind of choose. The fabric is so pretty. It's Anila Hoey. Saying her, I gotta call her. She actually, because I used to buy my patterns directly from her. So she would email me like, hey, I have a new pattern coming out. And I need to email her and just go, am I saying your name right? Because her last name is spelled A-N, Anila Hoey, H-O-E-Y.
Isn't it Hooey?
Is it Hooey? Is it two
It's
O's?
H-O-O-E-Y.
Hooey. Okay, let's call her. Let's not call her Hoey. Hooey. Anila Hooey fabric. And she is her fabric.
She's got the mind of a 7-year-old. Actually, of a middle school boy.
Middle school boy? Somebody asked what that was for. What are the kits for? I am new here. Janet, we do more than just Kimberbell. We try. I'm doing this apron class. Isn't it cute? Isn't it so gorgeous? And the reason it's not up yet is because I'm sourcing the thread for the wave stitch, because I want something thick that's gonna go into your loopers. So I love my serger, and I want you to love your serger. There, see how cute it is? And it's got like the little zipper here, and then you have your zipper, so you have that special zipper pocket. But you also have a pocket behind it. So it is just super, super sweet. And that goes all the way to the little tip. So we're going to do that because I've been promising a Serger class, and I haven't gotten one on the calendar. And so that's going to go out. The thread today on my agenda, thread. That's like number one thing to deal with.
We don't have extra kits for Tweetheart now, but we
and
will.
This is
What's the time frame on
Oh,
this?
okay. Tweetheart. If you are okay with your Tweetheart being kitted with a lavender border or the aqua border, I'm going to be doing the aqua border today. Then I have kits. I have probably 10 kits here ready to go. We are sold out of the, can you grab that little piece of fabric over there? We're sold out of this. Nothing left. And I have like 2 bolts on order. It's not going to be here until March is what they're saying, which isn't too far off, right? That's not too bad.
It's just far off after
the sew. Yeah, and I got to I have to do the sew along now because Oh So Delightful's coming out. Oh, and I don't think I finished.
And the sew alongs. The recordings are out there. You can watch them later.
Something was wrong with the recording that you did. There were 2 recordings.
Yeah, that's
Did we
not
zoom
true.
it?
You zoomed it.
One of them had just thumbnails of everyone's face, and then one was the actual picture for the zippy bag. There were 2. I don't know why there were 2, but one was just the thumbnails of everyone's face.
I don't know how that would be.
I took it down.
I
enlisted
Was that what was actually live streamed, maybe?
Why were there 2?
There shouldn't have been, because it was
I'll show it to you later.
It was all the Zoom window.
Okay. You know what I needed help with is.
Did you leave one screen up, Jeannie, with all the thumbnails so you could see everybody?
No, I don't know.
How did you talk to everybody and communicate with everybody?
I don't know.
This is how most of our conversations go. I'm like, so you're asking me for help, but what do you need? I don't know.
I don't know how to answer
She's
those
like,
questions.
You need to figure it out for me, because I don't know.
Any chance of doing the apron without a serger?
Not really.
It's a
Not
serger.
the way they're doing it. It's a serger class.
Yeah, no, but it's a serger pattern. Yeah, absolutely. You could absolutely do this pattern without the serger because it's super cute. You would just have to you know, I'd be like, hey, put on your zipper. Like, I'm going to be doing it on the serger. But if you're good with patterns, it's not a difficult pattern. But what's nice about it is we are going to work with, ooh, totally forgot. I'll do the supply list and I'll post that because I want you to know there are some feet that are required. You need the 5mm cording foot. I think as far as the belt looper tool, I will be doing the belt looper in class. But if you don't want to get a belt looper or you don't have an 8 thread, I will belt loop your pieces. I'll put belt loop. Are they saying that?
So it's possible maybe one of the live streams froze or something, and then it just showed the thumbnail view because when you switched to Spotlight, it didn't switch. It was just frozen.
Shelly, you've got to get a baby lock. There are baby locks, and then there are all the rest. Although I should demo it. We just got in the air threading brother serger. I haven't even serged on it yet. Alex set it up and he liked it. So and the price point's good.
Oh, we should talk about that too, because there have been some changes to the internet sellable machines recently.
What can we sell?
Well, like in the baby lock lineup, up to the Altair.
Everything.
And
so we can be your store. So if you
in the brother lineup up through the Stellair.
That's the same though, the Altair and the Stellair. Okay. So
if you're out of town and you want one of these machines, there's advertised pricing, meaning you can't advertise below a certain price. I almost always beat that price. So if you're in the market for a baby lock or a brother machine, we can ship the majority of the line now. So call me and let me give you a crazy deal and get the machine to you. And that way we can support it as well. Like, I mean, a lot of these machines come with like 9 to 12 hours or 15 hours, or, I mean, gosh, on the XP3s, it's up to like 17 hours of classes.
Yeah, because they get the upgrade classes, what, like 5 hours?
Yeah. So do we need to talk about upgrade classes and people attending and not attending?
Oh. Well.
Yes.
Yeah. So our upgrade class, so we do complimentary classes when you purchase machines from us. So when you buy, for instance, a Stellair, you get, and this is approximate, but there's a sewing class, which is 2 to 3 hours, an embroidery class, you get an accessory class, you get an IQ designer class. So it's probably like, I don't know, 12 hours of classes or something like that. Sometimes because they're free, people don't show up. So I think what we're going to do is, or they'll cancel like that day. So it's free for you.
So we pay to do that class.
Like we pay for
us.
our educator to be here to teach that class for the 3 hours. So it does cost us, and we like to have at least 2 to 3 people at least in the class.
No, in the upgrade class, in the upgrade class,
that's a 5-hour
class.
Yeah.
So you get, if you miss it,
you're going to pay for the next one.
You're going to pay for the next one because it costs us because we have that time booked out. So it's complimentary, but what we're learning is because it's free, you don't care. You just book the next one. That can't happen anymore because we've had way too many like 1-person or 2-person classes or something like that.
You can always
You can always watch the video.
Well, and you can always reschedule. We're fine with that as long as you give us some notice and it's not like the day of the class.
Needs to be like
it needs to be at least a 48-hour cancel because we need to be able to plan. So we'll have a class of 12.
And if there are too few people in the class, then we want to reschedule the class to have more people there because that's how it's affordable for us. You bought those upgrades at, I mean, well less than 50% off, and it costs us 5 hours. So we need those classes to be full. So we need to start discussing that with people as we book these classes too.
Yes. Yes, we will. So was there something else in there they needed? I can't remember.
Yes, Shelly, give me a call about
You
Sergers.
still
Actually,
on?
she's the one you should talk to about Sergers. But
Oh yeah, Cindy. Like and I think we do some great classes here. So you can absolutely, so if you, because sometimes you're in an area, maybe it's a smaller store, or maybe they're newer, like you should have seen our classes in the beginning. They weren't always, my first class that I taught,
you missed the take-up lever?
no, it was an embroidery, it was an embroidery class, and guess what? I left the J-foot on. I left the J-foot on. And so I was working here for somebody. Of course, I can't even believe he didn't just fire me. I was really nervous, and it wasn't stitching well. So I went over and I was like, "Hey, Peter, something's wrong with the machine." And he came over and he goes, "Oh, you forgot to change the foot out." And he was so nice. And on my drive home, I was like, I should have all my machines taken away. I am not responsible. I cannot be doing this. And
This is how Jeannie likes to react to stuff.
Yeah, I'm a loser. And I can't even believe I came back because I was like, Patrick, I think I have early onset Alzheimer's. And we have to sell all my machines.
I
cannot
was like
teach.
6 months later.
And I went home and I curled up in a ball. And I was like, I'm not worthy. I'm a loser. So, we've come a long way. So you could be in an area where maybe
We consistently hear that the classes here are the best, and that's not just
no, but don't set that expectation.
No,
either.
it is. It is.
Don't set that expectation.
It is, because I think as far as those machine classes are concerned, they really are incredibly detailed.
We want you to
like,
understand your machine, and there's a lot of classes that are provided. So anyhow, classes have gotten better. If you're from another area and maybe you don't have the support there, or maybe you're in an area where they don't, because when I first bought my machine too, there were no classes. I knew I got the best deal. I got my machine and I figured it out myself. So you could be in one of those situations, and we can help you with that. And you can sign up for any of the classes.
And the group classes are $7 an hour. It is a
per
steal.
person.
It
So
is a
if you want to take the upgrade class, I mean, is the upgrade class 5 hours, Michelle?
It is 4 hours with a half-hour break.
Okay, so $28. You know, and that class is stellar, absolutely stellar.
It's on the website for 30, Jean?
It's on the website for 30. Yes.
That's fair.
That's yeah. Okay.
You know, the people that pay 30 show up.
Oh my goodness.
When we first started, when we came in and we bought the store, the guy that we bought the store from had told people, if you buy your machine here, you get lifelong classes. And so we bought the store, and like the very first week that I was in the store, I was watching
Patrick
what was going
the bad
on.
Guy.
And I was like, that's got to end. Like, the classes are pointless. These people come in, we're paying instructors to sit down and have conversations. Like, well, it's true. Like, people just came in and were like, I want an hour lesson. And they'd come in and go, I want to know how to use my threader. And then they'd hang out for an hour.
Yeah. There was a lot of hanging.
So
we
I
love
was
hanging out.
like, no more unlimited classes. And then I was the bad guy for like months.
Patrick's the bad guy.
I was the bad guy. Although you guys heard last week, Jeannie owns the store. So
No.
now when somebody comes in and has a problem,
No,
I want to be like,
saying that.
oh, you have an issue? She owns the store.
I think I got this whole thing. I gotta show you one more thing. And this one, this one I'm keeping too. This was, I got this holidays at home for Deb Strain. Look at it. It is so gorgeous. I mean, look at her pine cones. And I love the blue and the green, but then there's also like amazing, like there's the blacks and the reds.
Yes, Cindy, for the Stellaire,
Is that
there's
so
an
gorge?
IQ class for the Stellaire that teaches how to use the app.
Yeah. We show you how to use the app. What we do in our IQ class is we start out with a line drawn image. We show you how to scan it in or use the app to bring it in, and then we bring it in via USB because you can forego the scanned image. And it's always going to be cleanest if you bring it in via USB, unless you start out with something really bad.
What else do we need to talk about? Because we need to end the live stream.
I do have more.
Run to Margaret's.
I do have more pretty and posh fabric kits, but again, do you have it?
Yep.
Okay. I do have more of the pretty and posh kits. Again, it's not going to have the pink fabric, but I did add the coconut cream, which I finally got back in stock. So it's missing one fabric. Tweetheart is going to start at 2 o'clock. It's from 2 to 5 Pacific Standard Time, which is my time here. And Sue, don't worry about it because you have us and we can help supplement your local store. We can maybe fill in the gaps of maybe what you're not getting. And then there's always the sew-alongs. And you know, I do those sew-alongs. Number one, if you're new to our live feed, our live stream, understand that the sew-alongs, like for instance, Tweetheart, I've never sewn it before. This is the first time I'm going to be stitching it out with you. I do make mistakes. You get what you pay for. They're free. And I do it because I'm going to be making the project anyways. So in my head, I go, why not stitch it out and have you join me? And we can just be girls and boys having fun together, stitching out a fantastic, fun project. And so that's how the whole sew-along thing started happening. Because I was going to make it anyways. And I thought, hey, we can do it all together. I did have somebody ask me, and your name escapes me right now, but asked me about doing clear blue tiles. Like, could I do the border in a smaller hoop, an 8x12 hoop? You're going to notice that I use a lot of the bigger hoops because for me, it's all a time crunch. Like, I need to get this done. So I use the biggest hoop that's going to let me do it the quickest. And at some point when I do have a chance, I hope to, because I thought that was a great idea. Maybe we'll do a Technique Tuesday or something like that, or I can demo it. You can do all your quilting designs come in, I think they're called block by block or clear blue tiles. And clear blue tiles is just stitching out the embroidery design itself. So the wheels were turning when she asked me the question, and I was like, well, maybe we could use project batting because it's thinner. So who cares if it stays in the seam? And then we could do the clear blue tiles, and you would be working with your grids just to make sure everything was lined up. So you can do that, and I don't want anyone to ever feel like, oh, I feel left out because I don't have those big hoops and I can't do it. Just understand, for me, it's all about the time and the time crunch that I'm under and just being able to do everything. So that's why I do it in whatever's going to let me do it the fastest. Oh, yeah. Yes, Cindy. Congratulations again. That was fun. The giveaway's fun. Yes. So, I mean, I have a bunch of fat quarter bundles that I'm going to be giving away on Friday. Rainbow Sherbet. This is a new collection. You can kind of see it's all different colors and tone on tone. Lakeside Gathering. I had to tape it. Mario goes, could you have used clear tape instead? I just used a piece of purple tape. I love this. This is their flannels. I said, what is the difference between your flannels and like Woolies? And he goes, these are higher quality. He goes, it's a heavier stitch count or higher stitch count. And when you feel them, delicious. So these are the little flannels. I love Fig Tree. I don't give this one away. This one's real. This one, I don't know if I can give this one. This is Harvest Moon. And these are, it's so beautiful. If you've seen the one in the store that we have that Michelle Burrett did, you know what I love in here? I love the gray with the orange in it. I was like, ooh, like, look how gorgeous that is. I can't decide what we're going to bring in. I bought Clothworks to bring in. Three Sisters. Who doesn't love Three Sisters? I think Rendezvous. Anna was Rendezvous Three Sisters. Oh my goodness. And we just don't have enough room to bring everything in. Are you seeing stuff that you love? Do I need to? So pretty, you hate to. Yes. These, but I'm telling you, this one is gorgeous. I'll definitely, this one, favorite things. It was a little bright for me, but I was like, Mario, I feel like I have to buy it because every single project that she did with it, it was amazing. This is going to be another Christmas line. Aren't these colors just absolutely delicious? They're really, really cute. So, okay, this is the one that I had the hardest time deciding or not. It's called Forest Frolic. It's Robin Pickens. How many Robin Pickens fans do we have out there? But, I mean, look at those acorns and the leaves and the print. So this is fall, and I really didn't get a fall because I didn't know what to get. Do you guys love this? There was that one right there was, they had linen. There was a linen option in the pack too, like the birds. I love the detail on it. Are these, what do you think? Should I have gotten that? This was the one where I was like, Mario, should I have gotten that? And he goes, out of sight, out of mind. And I was like, okay. But that's the tough one for me. All right. Yes, it is Three Sisters. This Three Sisters, I know that there's not a lot of color change in this. It's really pretty taupe and blue and like light blue and navy blue. It's just really beautiful and sweet though. So I like Robin Pickens too. So it is really, 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 really hard to choose. And we are a store that doesn't have a ton of room. That would be perfect for a runner. It sure would be. All right, that was just a little sneak peek at what is coming up with Moda, and we're going to be giving away some of these charm packs, which you can't even get anyways until like 6 months from now. So join us on Friday. That's when we'll do our giveaway, and I'm going to go and get to work. I will see some of you for the Tweet Heart Sew Along. Oh, Michelle wants to talk about that card one more time. So the Sweetheart Sew Along, even if you're not going to be stitching it with us, join us just to do a sit and sew. Just come in, like you can join in, and a lot of people just work on other things while they're sewing with us. It's a nice time to just set some time aside for you. You deserve it, and just sew. Michelle just wanted to talk about the card class one more time.
So this is the cute little Valentine's card that's actually a combination of your scan and cut and your sewing machine. So we're going to stitch on cardstock. It's so cute, you guys. It'd be the perfect Valentine for anyone you want to give it to. So I have a session set up for tomorrow morning.
Oh, it's tomorrow. But I think we only had...
There's only one person in that session. So I may have to just cancel that session and move that person to the 14th from 2 to 4. So please, it's the cutest doggone card. Go sign up for it.
You know, and also I was thinking about it. I don't know what it's charging you guys for shipping. So if it's charging you something, if you're from out of town and you went to sign up and it's charging something ridiculous for shipping, don't worry about it. We'll just charge you actual shipping for that. And it'll be what, like...
It's like...
maybe
it's
like...
flat.
Yeah, it's going to be flat, so it's going to be cheap.
It's going to be fairly cheap. But so today would have, yes, you have to have a scan and cut, Margaret. So today would probably be the last day, maybe, to sign up for the one on the 14th to actually get your stuff shipped to you.
Yeah. Janet, if you want to buy the Tweed Heart Kit in Aqua, just purchase it, and in the notes, just write Aqua, please. Aqua, please, and then I will send that to you. Great. And I'll send that out today.
And then there's, I just put up a new Upgrade 3 class for Wednesday, February 22nd from 10:30 to 3. I just sent it off for our website wizard to put it up on the website. Good morning, Michelle. And that class is $30 for that upgrade. You will love it. I'm telling you, everybody has such great time in that class.
And what do they do in the class?
They do pretty much a little bit of everything that was in Upgrade 3. We do a couch letter. We do edge-to-edge quilting. We use we do a long stitch design. We do a taper. We use the taper stitch, and we talk about everything else that came with upgrade 3.
Yeah, I think. Do you set up their multifunction foot control?
Yes.
Does everyone set?
Yes.
So you set up your multifunction
Yes.
foot control, select your options.
It's a demo on the multifunction foot control, but yes, we talk about every single option and how it would apply to a different situation if they were a free motion quilter or if they were, going to do general purpose sewing or anything like that, just so that you know what you can do with it. Because I always hear people say, "Oh, I'll never use that," and then I'm like, "Okay, if you tell me you're never going to use it, I know you've never tried it."
Yeah,
That's my first clue. Is you've never tried it, because really and truly, there's a setting for everyone. Yes, the upgrade class is virtual.
yeah. I love and
I did not,
literally,
Debbie. I did not get your email, so I'm not sure where you sent that, but no, I did not get that. So I will reach out to you today with an email that you can respond to, because I think you probably wrote the email address down. I'm not sure what you wrote down, but no, I didn't get an email, so I'll reach out to you.
Hey, Cindy. So, as far as Tweetheart goes, it's a live feed. So I'm just gonna pop up on YouTube, and Patrick usually cuts and pastes the link and puts it on Facebook.
Yes,
too.
there is a new beginning scan and cut class that went up on Wednesday, March the 15th from 9 to 1. You can register for it on the website. It's called Get to Know Your Scan and Cut DX series. It is for DX models or Auto Blade series only. But yes, it's up there. You can sign up, Cindy, anytime you want.
And maybe what we can do tomorrow is we can show you some samples.
Yeah.
From those classes, so you can get an idea
We
of
try
what
a
you're
little
doing.
bit of everything. We cut fabric 3-way. We do cardstock. We do puffy foam. We do marine vinyl. We do heat transfer vinyl. We do regular vinyl. And we talk about all the different functions that you can change as it relates to a different technique. But yeah, we do a lot in that class. 4 hours of everything you thought you couldn't do with your scan and cut. So I have no idea, Michelle, what the status of those books are.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
Let me answer you.
So I don't know why March has no classes on it yet, because there are classes in March. I don't understand.
So maybe that can be something you can.
Yeah, I'll look into that. I'll
So
reach out to
this is the Tweetheart pillow that we're going to be doing, that we're sold out of the pink fabric. But if you want, I have people that have purchased the lavender to do theirs too. So you can do the lavender, which would be really, really adorable too. Or I'm doing the aqua today.
I think the aqua's beautiful.
And I love the aqua with the red. I just think that looks super cute
Yeah, it's
together.
really
I
good.
know it kind of washes out here to see it, but that's what I'm going to be doing today, and so you'll kind of get a chance to see that. And if you want the pink and you want to get started with this, I can send you the kit right now and then send you the pink fabric when it comes in. It's going to be 2/3 yard. So you can go ahead and get started. You don't have to wait. And then you can put the flange on later. So that's also an option for you as well.
And the status of the IQ books?
So the IQ designer book, they were sold out, and they said they were going to restock around the 10th, which is today's the 8th. So they should be getting them soon, and then we should be getting them. So I'm going to say about mid-month.
So the easiest way to cut flex foam on a scan and cut is with a rotary blade. And I have actually one of those classes in the works. You can get a rotary blade upgrade for any 200 model DX, and your 300 model came with a rotary blade. So for foam and stuff like that, really the rotary blade is the bomb.
And when I do it, I'm still old school. When I'm doing it and doing the Kimberbell projects, I just use I find no problem cutting it with my snips, or just cutting it with my double curved scissors. Doesn't seem to be a big issue. Maybe you need different scissors, Cindy, or
That could be.
or the rotary cutter, because it just
the rotary
cutter
cutter
just rolls along like
So
a rotary
I
cutter
have
would.
something in the works where I've thrown 5 or 6 or 8 or maybe 12 different fabrics that you would never think to throw on there, like minky and batting and foam and
I missed it. Is that a class that you're going to be doing?
Yeah, it's going to be a little session on using the rotary cutter on a scan and cut.
And cutting all those specialty fabrics.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Should I just call Christine?
Yeah, we'll look
Okay.
at it.
All right.
All right, guys. Have a great
Okay.
day. Be creative,
Have a
make something
wonderful day.
incredible. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.